Yes.
One young woman said, my supervisor sent me a text message saying, quote, "Get naked, bitch." Is that a violation, labor violation?
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a fiery exchange that you won't want to miss. Senator John Kennedy just put the acting labor secretary in the hot seat, grilling her over some shocking allegations of sexual harassment and discrimination at the FDIC. Senator John Kennedy isn't messing around. We're talking about a 234-page report that's exposing some pretty disturbing behavior by supervisors, stuff that should never happen in the workplace. Supervisors sending inappropriate texts, making lewd comments, and even questioning employees' patriotism based on their ethnicity. Kennedy didn't mince words. He brought up some of the most outrageous complaints from the report and demanded immediate answers. He even asked if she would call for the resignation of Martin Gruenberg, the FDIC chairman who's been in office since 2005. But the secretary deflected, talking about the limits of her agency's authority. Kennedy wasn't buying it. He criticized her for not taking action even though this story has been out there for months. And that's where things really started to heat up.
Have you read the recent outside report, 234 pages, about the creepy old men at the FDIC? The people who conducted the report, Madam Acting Secretary, and I'm surprised you haven't followed it, asked employees at the agency to phone in complaints. There's 6,000 employees, 500, almost 1 out of 10 employees phoned in complaints. Many of them were sexual complaints, sexual discrimination complaints. One young woman said, my supervisor continuously sends me text messages with photographs of his penis. Is that a labor violation?
I mean, it's horrible.
Well, another employee, an Hispanic employee, said my supervisor required me to recite the Pledge of Allegiance because he said I had to prove I'm an American. Is that a labor violation?
I think, Senator, everything that you're saying is not acceptable in the workplace.
Okay.
The technical question about labor violation is, I know, they fall under various statutes, but yes.
One young woman said, my supervisor sent me a text message saying, quote, "Get naked, bitch." Is that a violation, labor violation?
I think it's unacceptable workplace behavior, certainly.
It's pretty bad. One young woman said, my supervisor regularly commented on my breasts and my legs and about his sex life. Is that a labor violation?
I think it's unacceptable behavior.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, isn't it? One young woman sent in a complaint and said, one of my supervisors asked me the following question, quote, "Does your husband eat you?" Close quote. Is that a labor violation?
I mean, it's unacceptable behavior. It's disgusting.
Well, what do you plan on doing about it? Don't you think that that all of the senior management at the FDIC should resign and be prosecuted?
So, Senator, I don't know if a complaint was formally made to the EEOC. That is the federal agency that oversees sexual
complaint. You're the labor secretary, and I know from your behavior you believe in protecting employees. Now, this is as egregious as I've ever seen, and I suspect you've ever seen. And I thought we'd already decided that this is no country for creepy old men. I'm asking you what you're planning. Are you going to call for Martin Gruenberg, who runs the place, to resign? He's been there since 2005, and one or two things are going on. If he says he didn't know about it, he's like a rock, only dumber. or he condoned this behavior. For the Biden administration, does Me Too apply except at the FDIC? Is that what you're saying?
No, Senator. I mean, I have seen some pretty horrible things. I mean, we see human trafficking and people forced to work in unconscionable conditions.
Yes, ma'am, but what are you going to do about the FDIC?
So,
and how are you going to protect those employees?
Well, they definitely deserve protection. This is where the Department of Labor's authority over the Fair Labor Standards Act, the OSH Act, and other things, the sexual harassment claims that you were talking about fall under a different federal agency. And
so there you have it. Senator Kennedy grilling the acting labor secretary, demanding accountability for some truly disturbing allegations at the FDIC. What do you all think? Should the secretary have done more, or do you think her hands are tied by bureaucracy? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want to stay updated on more stories like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.